Hi everybody, this is Broom Stitch Rita and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I finished my rose journal, but before I do that, somebody wants to be introduced. Oh yeah, yes, hi, my name is Baxter and I am 8 years old. I'm a Shih Tzu and I'm a rescue and I might make no appearances. So that was it. That's all. The introduction, short and sweet, as he likes to be. Yeah. So that little detour. I have seen Pam from the Paper Outpost do this with her little dog, and I thought I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm gonna call them Baxter-GRAMs. My dog's name is Baxter. And instead of telegram, it's gonna be BAXTER-GRAMs. So he might make an appearance from time to time in my videos, just very short. It's kind of hard to hold him like that because he's 20 pounds and hold him right under my phone. It's not very easy to do, but he might, I'm not sure yet, make little appearances, and I will put that in the title of the video so you'll know that he's in it. Baxter-GRAM is what it's going to be called, so in the videos that he's in. Okay, so I finished my vintage rose journal that I have been talking about a couple of times, and this actually turned out to be very eclectic for me. I wanted it to be more of a neutral toned journal. Well, it was kind of hard for me to go neutral toned with roses, and so it ended up being just a little bit of pink in it. A lot of neutral tones, but a little bit of pink. And the cover, of course, is not pink because the quilt that I'm using for the cover did not really have pink in it. It is that 100-year-old antique cutter's quilt that I have used for the cover. It's really soft. I love the wear and tear on it, and this little piece here just shows the shabbiness, the tattered nature of the quilt. This is an original postcard embossed that I purchased at an antique store, and this also is a original. It's actually a brooch. You can put this, take it off if you want, take it off the journal and use it for your own journals or decorations, or even wear it if you like. Vintage doily, applique, and cotton ribbon and the pearl applique complete the cover. The back I just left blank, and I sewed all around the edges here, but yeah, I just left it blank because I do like it. I want to show off this cutter's quilt. And there's the tattering again. For those of you who might have missed one of my other videos when I talk about what a cutter's quilt is, I didn't know what a cutter's quilt means. But when I looked it up, it's basically a quilt that is in really bad shape, really old, and it's falling apart, and really is only good for cutting it up and using it in pieces for whatever purpose you want to use it for. In my case, it's crafting. So it's a really chunky journal, really chunky. I hold it together with this recently purchased. This is a silk, sari silk, but it's chiffon sari silk, really, really soft. And going in here, okay, the first page, which is actually the inside cover here, I have a mini quilt journal in here that is actually glued in here, and it has blank pages inside it. I did not want to put anything bigger because I did not want to cover up this quilt. I think it's really pretty. And then I have a really long charm here that I also included in a bob pin. You can easily remove it and use it for whatever you want in your own journals or whatever decoration you want it for. This is a vintage piece, print from Etsy with roses. And then this here with these beautiful roses is also from Etsy, a digital. And you lift it to the left, and then you lift it up with the CD. And then this also opens up for extra writing. So there's multiple places for writing here. And then this is just a really pretty rose pocket that I made it into a side pocket with goodies in there. I embossed this, just extra writing for you. You see the embossing, it's numbers. And there's tickets and, tags in here. And then we have this really pretty, this is from a tablecloth that I have. And each end of, it's table runner, each end had this piece on it. So I removed one, there's one more on there that I can use. And it's just a lift up. And it goes, lifts to this little pocket that I made out of a vintage paper doily. And then I have tags and just different ephemera in here, tickets and such. Then we have this is the vintage wedding dress applique that I have coffee dyed, and it's actually on an embossed envelope that I've done, and that opens up to the left with goodies in the pockets. Just some fluffy lace, and then just fluffiness on the bottom here. There's a pocket here with some extra writing paper. This one is not embossed, just so pretty. And then this one, I'm not going to open it up, but it is a little booklet. There's multiple flips and flops to it. You can open it up. Then we have, this is just a postcard that I attached in here with this lace. This is really soft. This just lifts up, little message underneath it. There are messages, little stamped messages throughout the book here and there. And then we have this, this piece right here straddles the page. So I sewed it on the top, and it straddles the page, so it covers 2 pages. The base is a book page, a vintage book page, and then each side is decorated differently. So this is this side, and then this is this side with this applique here. Everything is coffee dyed in here pretty much. This is just a collage. I did some stenciling with texture paste, and then we have this collage here with, this is the wedding dress applique, and then just beautiful pearl applique here. And this is just gorgeous. I think this silk, little silk flower, I forget what these are called, but I had a piece here that I made it into a flip. And this is a little mini collage here. And then this is a clip, paper clip that you can take off. And here is just a tag right here, gift tag. And like I said, this is a pretty eclectic one for me, journal for me. Look at this. I coffee dyed this chiffon flower. It's pretty good size. Then I attached this little crocheted flower, and then I attached this little bow on the top of that. And it's on a big paper doily that straddles this page. So it covers 2 pages, the paper doily does. So on this page, we have one of my handmade lace flowers that I hand sewed together, different layers of laces. And then one more of those I had to put in here, this little silk rose. This is a vintage rose journal. A lot of rose motifs in here. Underneath it, I don't know if you can see the outline. There's a paper heart. That is a really old, from a Valentine, a really old vintage Valentine, paper Valentine that I put in there. There's a paper clip on this side. This is an envelope, has goodies inside it. This is writing, extra writing that's been embossed. Beautiful roses on there. I'm not gonna take it off right now, just kind of show you a little bit of that. And then we go on to the next page, maybe. There we go. Coffee dyed pages, more of the stenciling on an old book page, a little collaging. And then this piece right here on the right side, it's an envelope. No, it's not an envelope. It's a piece of writing paper that I coffee dyed, beautiful roses on it, and rose themed lace that I laid over it. So it opens to the right, and then we have an embossed mini envelope here, embossed with rose embossing folder, that opens to the left, and the envelope has rose themed goodies in there, the tickets and such. And then this is an altered playing card that has a rose theme to it that I have created. So you can close it this way, or you can close this up this way. And then this lace that's rose themed continues on to the next page right here, and then it is covered with this beautiful lace that's a lift up with a little message under it, and you can use it as a writing spot underneath there. There's a belly band here with tags and gift tags and journaling cards. There's a pocket. Oops, things are falling out of the back. I'm gonna have to put that back there. There's a pocket here with some embossed tags and journaling cards. Some beauties in here for you. Just a beautiful, beautiful picture there with the roses. And then this is a little layering that I've done here with multiple things. Designer paper, paper doily. This is fabric with a rose on it, and then a little tag. And then here we have a pocket with this faux cabinet card, big size, a gift tag, and then a receipt book there with a few pages. And there is a rose themed little applique, pearl applique here in the bottom. And this lace pocket continues on to the next page. And then the inside of the back cover, again, I did not really want to cover up the quilt, because it preserved really well for as old as this quilt is. This design with the roses, the blue roses, really preserved. So what I've done here, on a bob pin, I attached a postcard, a rose themed postcard right here, if I can show you that I embossed, also is embossed. I embossed it, and then a snippet with different laces on there. So you can just remove that. You can use the bob pin to attach a picture in here, one of your pictures, or just leave it blank, whatever you want to do. Possibilities are endless. So yeah, there's a lot of, as far as technical elements, I think this journal has a lot of different ones. Maybe one that, maybe the most that I've ever used in a given journal. A lot of technical elements, flips and flops, and right flip, left flip, whatever. Lots of different things. So yeah, so it turned out pretty chunky, pretty eclectic. Not quite the neutral that I was going for, but I think it still is a really pretty journal. Rose themed vintage rose. So that's what I have for today. And I am working on, or starting to work on, the Altered Fire folder / journal. This will be the cover, which will open up like this for you to put your own picture in here and in here, write a list, whatever you want to do. And yes, Linda, I will let you know when it is completed. But that's what I am going to be working on next. And then I'm not sure what's coming up after that, but you guys have a great rest of the week. And hopefully Baxter will be back, you know, not every video, I'm sure, but he will pop in here and there on his BAXTER-GRAMs. Peace out.